Circadian rhythm. Circadian rhythm is your body's natural timer that uses light and darkness to decide when you should be awake and when you should go to sleep. And it's very important to follow it if you want to have the highest quality sleep possible. When it starts to get dark outside, your internal clock starts telling you that it's close to your bedtime and starts producing melatonin, which is the sleep hormone. Then in the morning, as the sun rises up, your body starts making cortisol, which signals your body that it's time to wake up and start your day. And as you could guess, if you start messing with this system that Mother Nature put in place, you are not only going to feel terrible, but the sleep quality will go down rapidly. Unfortunately, some people simply can't follow this due to their job, but if you are working a normal day job, there is absolutely zero reason for you to mess with the circadian rhythm. Going deep into the gamer degen hours and then waking up at noon is one of the worst things that you can do, and you best believe that your body will let you know by making you feel extra terrible as a reward for your actions. 8 hours. When it comes to getting enough sleep, the number that is always thrown around is 8 hours, which is definitely a good ballpark guess, as the amount of time you should sleep highly depends on your genetics. Some individuals simply need more and some need less, but generally I would consider getting at least 7 hours of sleep per night the bare minimum. Darkness. Sleeping in a dark environment is a game changer. And by dark environment, I really mean as dark as possible. If you got some janky window blinds that barely block the light coming from the outside, then you should really focus on improving that, because that can be one of the reasons why your sleep sucks. If you got a street lamp right outside your window and your window blinds are terrible, then that is definitely not a great sleeping situation. Imagine that you fix it and it's just pitch black. The sleep quality instantly goes up by a lot. I would highly recommend getting blackout blinds as they work perfectly. Or you can go for the cheaper option, which is a sleep mask. Just a super basic one will be more than enough. You don't need a sleep mask that can play you lullabies. It just needs to cover your eyes and be comfortable. That's all. Temperature. If you live in a part of the world where it's hot all year round and you don't have a way of cooling down your room, you know very well that super high temperatures make it super difficult to fall asleep. You just keep on sweating and tossing and turning around in your bed. It's not a good time. To achieve the sleep of highest quality, you want your room to be at a cooler temperature. So if you can decrease the temperature in your bedroom, you should definitely do that. Of course, you don't want to make it absolutely freezing, but just nice and chilly so that it feels really cozy when you get under your blanket. The difference it makes is really significant. Even just decreasing the temperature by a couple of degrees can help you fall asleep much faster. What can also make a really big difference is getting one of my training or nutrition plans. If you are looking to not only improve your sleep, but your training and nutrition, these plans are the perfect fit for you. I created them using more than 10 years of experience in the gym. And most importantly, I simplified everything as much as possible. Because I know very well firsthand how bad it feels when you get super overwhelmed and confused. And that's what I wanted to eliminate in my training and nutrition plans. Click the first link in the description to start simplifying today. Rest only zone. One of the absolutely most crucial things is really making sure that your bed is a rest-only zone, which means that you don't lay in bed playing your console or watching TV. Because if you do that, you are teaching your body that being in bed means playtime and not sleep time. And that's not what you want. Your body needs to remember that when you go to bed, it means going to sleep. It's like if you wanted to go to sleep in your gaming chair. Of course it's going to be terrible, because your body knows that sitting in a gaming chair doesn't mean sleepy time. So I hope you now understand the concept of a rest-only zone. Blue light. At this point, it's pretty well known that exposing yourself to blue light before bed will mess up your sleep. That is because blue light suppresses your melatonin production, which is the sleep hormone that tells your body that it's time to go to sleep. And by exposing yourself to blue light, you are essentially telling your body, no, it's not sleepy time. And then you can enjoy staring into the ceiling, not being able to fall asleep, and thinking about all those cringy moments in your life. That's the classic, isn't it? I know, laying in bed and watching videos on your phone is most likely your nightly ritual, and it's a habit that is very difficult to break. So there is probably like a 90% chance that you are watching this laying in your bed with the phone in your hand. So once you finish watching this video and you have your ceiling staring session again, remember what I told you in this video. Because if you actually put in some effort and eliminate all the screen time before bed, you could actually be sleeping and not thinking about how someone asked you what time is it and you responded with, thanks, I'm good. Caffeine. If you are a caffeine enjoyer, you know very well that it's ruining your sleep. Because what a lot of people don't realize is that the caffeine sticks around for much longer than you would think. If you consume a lot of caffeine, there could still be some traces of it in your body even after more than 12 hours after consuming it. So what you should do is only consume caffeine in the first third of your day, because consuming it any later will guarantee you another ceiling staring session. Too much food. Who doesn't love some good food, right? Especially in the evening, that's where most people have the biggest cravings. But you have to be careful. If you eat a ton of food before you go to sleep, your body still has to process all the food. And instead of resting, your body will be forced to work, which will make it much more difficult to fall asleep. So keep it light for your before the bed meals. Your before the bed meals should mainly be focused on getting in your protein. The last thing you want is to slam down some junk food with a ton of fat, because your body has to work overtime to process it, and feeling like a whale that washed up on the shore will definitely not help you fall asleep. It will do the exact opposite. You will feel hot and falling asleep will not be on the agenda. Supplements. There is a lot of worthwhile supplements that you can for sure use to improve your sleep, but there are also some that you should avoid. Hands down, the best supplements for sleep are zinc and magnesium, as they will help your body calm down and get into the sleepy mood, so I would highly recommend that. But what I would definitely not recommend is supplementing with melatonin. I mean, yeah, it works really well, it puts you to sleep. But in my opinion, this should be the last resort solution, and should only be taken once you have done everything in your power to improve your sleep hygiene. Sadly, most of the people just use it as a band-aid solution to fix their terrible lifestyle habits. I get it, it's the human nature to always look for a shortcut, because people always want everything right here and right now. But if you start abusing melatonin, then you are not fixing your sleep at all, you are just replacing one problem with another one. Do you really want to be dependent on some pills? I hope your answer was no, because fixing your sleep hygiene is really simple, you just have to put in some effort. And only after you have really dialed in the sleep basics, then you could maybe think about supplementing with melatonin if you are still struggling. But at that point, you should probably talk to your doctor instead, which I'm definitely not. Melatonin should be seen as a medicine for your body if you have health problems that keep you from a good night's sleep. It's definitely not a medicine for your laziness. Exercise. One of the best things that just makes it so easy to quickly fall asleep is doing some kind of exercise throughout the day. If you spend the whole day sitting and playing video games, of course that you will not be tired, because you didn't really do anything. But if you had a difficult workout that day, or maybe a really intense racking session, you will fall asleep like a baby, because your body really needs to rest and recover. I can tell you from my own experience that those days that I do my racking sessions on are always the easiest ones to fall asleep on. Because after such a performance, your body just starts begging for more recovery time. So you best believe that it will try to put you to sleep as fast as possible. That's why it's important to stay active. And that's all I got for you today. If you utilize all the things I talked about in this video, I'm sure you will see your sleep improve dramatically. And don't forget, training and nutrition plans are in the description. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, then you will surely enjoy this one too. Go check it out.